to every comrade watching us, wherever you're watching us from. If you're an African, greetings to you and welcome. Those in Africa and those in diaspora, we salute all of you and we welcome all of you. So please, if this is your first time joining us, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also make sure you like this video. And then, most importantly, comment where you are watching me from. I want to know everybody and where you are watching me from. Any part of Africa you are watching me from, just comment your name and where you are watching me from. Let me know exactly where you are watching me from. Me, I'm speaking from Ghana, okay? I'm speaking from Ghana and I want to know where you are also watching me from. So like the video for me, share the video for me, and let's have a discussion about Africa and what is happening around Africa right now. So you are welcome. So now let's go straight to the point. You know, Tanzania had election and they have already completed their election and they have declared the woman the president. After the election, a lot of things are popping up. After the election, a lot of issues are coming up. A lot of things are coming up. A lot of exposés are coming up. So, you know, she declared herself the winner of the election. Because the election, she actually organized herself, contested herself, and then she declared herself the winner because she had over 98%. So meaning nobody contested with her. She just conducted the election herself and won it herself. Everybody know. So please welcome, like the video. Yeah, Akudus, welcome, like the video, all of you, let's go. Share the video and like the video, please. I want to see everybody sharing. So now she says she has won the election by 98%, right? So she organized herself and then she contested herself and then she won herself. So let's put that aside. Now she says she's the president of Tanzania, of which some of us believe it is false. She's not the president. Some of us don't see her as a president because she didn't pass the legitimate way to win the election. Now, look at this. After the election, a lot of things are popping up. There have been series of unrest in Tanzania. There have been series of exposés coming up. Okay, every day you hear new stuff. The woman is trying to cover up so many things in Tanzania. There's so many things they're trying to cover up because a lot happened. A lot happened in Tanzania. People lost their lives. Thousands of people lost their lives. And it is unfortunate that just last week, is it this week, she gave a press conference. And then with the press conference, let me show you her face so that you know what I'm talking about. We talk about this one, but let me show you the person you're talking about. Okay, so like the video for me. Like the video. This is the person you're talking about. This is the person you're talking about, okay? This is the person you're talking about. I think this week, she made a press conference. She did a press conference. And now with the press conference, do you know some of the claims she's making? Some of the claims she's making is that the Tanzania people are peaceful people. They do not like, they actually didn't do anything to their country, but people paid them. People paid Tanzania youth to go and burn down their country. And also, which is a lie. And also she said, people in Tanzania or the citizens in Tanzania actually did what? She said they were paid. They were paid to go and burn down their own country. At the same time, the people who died in Tanzania are not from Tanzania. The people who were massacred in Tanzania are not from Tanzania. And they are from other regions or other countries. So you see, she doesn't even know what she's doing. No? She has started telling lies. Forgetting that the people are having the evidence in their phones. Okay? Every Tanzania citizen is having evidence on their phones. Everybody is having evidence. Families who relatives were massacred. Citizens who relatives were massacred, and everybody who relatives were unalive. These people are having the evidence in their hands. And now this woman is saying that the people who were massacred in Tanzania are not from Tanzania. They are not Tanzanians. They are not citizens of Tanzania. Look at all this. Whilst the people in Tanzania have sent out plenty videos, visuals of what's happening in Tanzania, a lot of things that happen. These guys have exposed so many things. And now she doesn't have anything saying. So now she did a press conference making it clear to the world that the people the unrest that happened in Tanzania was actually not the people of Tanzania. It was some people who came there to come and cause chaos. It was some people who were paid. People were paid to go and create that thing in Tanzania, but it was not Tanzania citizens. Listen, she was telling lies, okay? Tanzanians have come out to disprove what she said. They were saying that they could not stand for one person to rig an election, organize election herself, conduct it herself, contest herself, and win it herself. And that's why they stood up on the election day. How do you organize election yourself, contest it yourself, and then declare yourself a winner? And you want the people to sit down and watch you like there is nothing happening in Tanzania. So the people stood up. Okay, bro, welcome. People, I can't see your name very well. Welcome, okay. Like the video for me. Is it Rarest? Welcome, bro. Like the video for me, okay. If you are here, like the video. I want to see everybody liking the video. So, a lot happened in Tanzania, but she was trying to cover up. And unfortunately, she couldn't cover up. Now, look at this, oh. There was an election. You massacred thousands of Tanzanians. Innocent Tanzanians. You massacred them. After doing that, so many people have lost their life. You know the next thing, the annoying thing that even got Tanzania people angry is that after doing all this, committing all those crimes, what she did was that now, I think last week, she brought her cabinet, okay? She chose her ministers and cabinet. And you know the funny thing, after unaliving Tanzanian citizens, she now made her daughter deputy education minister, put her at the cabinet. Her own daughter, after massacring people's children, she now make her daughter the deputy educational minister or education minister. And then her daughter's husband, she fixed her in the health sector, Minister of Health. So you see, this woman thinks that she's very smart and she's very intelligent. After unaliving so many people, innocent people have lost their lives. Families are still looking for their relatives, the lifeless bodies of their relatives. If you go to Tanzania, people who are in Tanzania can confirm what I'm saying. There are so many people in Tanzania, till date, they have still not been able to find their relatives lifeless bodies, dead bodies. That's what you want to, if you want to see, you want to hear that. Till date in Tanzania, so many people, families have not been able to find their relatives' dead bodies. They are still looking for them to bury them. They have not been able to find all these things. And now you set up a cabinet, and with the cabinet, you put your daughter as deputy education minister, and your daughter's husband, you give her this position, Minister of Health. So you don't even regard the people of Tanzania. You don't even respect them. People are going through a lot. People are mourning their families. And now, look at the kind of, appointment she has brought. Putting your daughter as what? Deputy Education Minister. Your own daughter, her own daughter, Deputy Education Minister. She doesn't even fear, she doesn't even have a little regard for the people of Tanzania. And then putting her daughter's husband as Minister of Health. Now, people say that, oh, but if the person qualifies to be the position she has given them, that one is fine. We are not saying that, we agree with that. We agree to that. But the truth is, look at the number of people you have murdered. Look at the number of people you have unalive. Okay? People are still mourning. People are still looking for their family members. People are still looking for their family members, the dead bodies of their family members. They have not even finished mourning, and then you bring up a new appointment, and you're appointing your daughters and your daughter's husband. How do you want the people to feel? Everybody is going to feel bad. They're even going to say that you are heartless. You don't even think about them. Because at least you have unalived so many people. Let the people even rest. Let them cry and rest small. You there, in that moment, no, you are even appointing your daughter to Ministry of Education, appointing your daughter's husband to Ministry of Health. So meaning you don't even regard the people. You don't even respect the people of Tanzania. And that is what is very worrying. That's why you see, most of the time when I come here, I keep talking about Tanzania. People say, but why is it that, oh, wait, you're talking about Tanzania. What about your country, Ghana? Don't you have issues there? Ghana, here we have issues, okay? But the truth is, what is happening in Tanzania is so sad and so nonsense. What's happening in Tanzania? that a woman could do this to innocent people. In Ghana here, if such thing happened here, we would have been here talking about it. In Ghana here, nobody could do these things in Ghana here. Nobody can try what this woman has done in Tanzania, in Ghana here. Because Ghana here, even though the people are divided, when it comes to some issues, we are very serious about it. We will not allow anybody to unalive citizens and go scot-free. You don't do that. You will not go scot-free. That's the difference between Ghana and Tanzania. In Tanzania, this woman has done this to the people, and she's still bold to still appoint her own daughter, appoint her daughter to education ministry, appoint her daughter's husband to health ministry. She doesn't even care about the people. Now, here is the big thing. Now, here's the big expose. So yesterday, Larry, you all know Larry. Larry is a journalist working for CNN. Okay. Yesterday, he made it clear on his page. I think it was 3 days ago or something. He made it clear on his page that the CNN have done investigation into the atrocities that happened in Tanzania, and they were going to release it today. As I speak to you today, the expose is out. Please, if you can hear me, like the video for me. Okay, I want every single person watching me to like the video. If you're an African, listen to me. I don't have to tell you to like the video, share the video, like the video and share. I'll talk about Kenya, okay? I'll talk about Kenya. Kenya too, a lot is happening there. I'll talk about Kenya and how the youth are supposed to stand together and save their country from this dictator. I'll talk about Kenya. Uganda. I'll talk about Uganda. Museveni, I'll talk about him and how the people can come together and make sure that they stand together and take their country back. In Uganda, I'll talk about Uganda because the people are calling for change. In Uganda, people are calling for change, but the old man is planning so many things. Okay, he's making so many tactics and arrangements to make sure that whether the people vote for Bobby Wine or not, he will still rig the election. He will still be the winner. I'll give you guys the guidelines and what you guys need to do, the youth, what you guys need to do to make sure that you kick the man from power. You sack him from power. I'll give you guys the guidelines. So just share the video, like the video for me. Okay. So yesterday, Larry made it clear on his social media that they were going to do expose. CNN was going to do a big expose on the election massacre in Tanzania. And fortunately, as I speak to you, the investigation is out, the report is out, the evidence is out. He has released a video, a 5-minute video about how the whole thing happened. Okay, he has released a video about how Samia Suluhu sent her goons to actually unalive people on the street of Tanzania. This one, how she was able to send goons. She was able to send people on the street, armed people, to go and unalive citizens on the street. The video is out. The video is out. CNN has released the expose, and it has exposed this woman very, very, very well. It has exposed her very, very, very well. Because she thought she could have run away from it. She thought she could have been free. She thought she could have gotten it easy for things to just go away. Without knowing that people actually do investigation about the massacre in Tanzania. So as I speak to you, CNN has released a documentary about what's happened in Tanzania. And if you watch the video, you see how this woman, what she has caused to the people of Tanzania. The atrocity she has caused to the people of Tanzania. So if you are here, please, if you can hear me, just like the video for me, okay? Let me know where you are watching me from. People are watching me, but you guys are not commenting. You are not liking. I want to see everybody commenting and liking the video so at least I can see you guys are watching me. So let me know where you are watching me from, your name and where you are watching me from. And comment. Let me know, everybody, your comment, okay? Let me know your name. So this is and this is the documentary. With the documentary, I'll not be able to play it for you because it will have a copyright, so I'll not be able to play. But this is Larry. This is it. Okay. Mwanza. A lot happened in Mwanza. Mwanza. Look at it. Mwanza. So this is a Tanzania. This is Tanzania. And this is where Larry did the documentary. And a lot happened there. Larry. Those of you who don't know Larry, this is the guy. This is him. He's the one making this documentary. He's the one who said he was going to do this documentary about what happened in Tanzania. And he has done it. This is him. Okay. This is Larry. He did a documentary. He did a documentary in Tanzania. about the atrocities that happened, which was orchestrated by Samia. Let me show the picture to you so that you guys, I know most of you know him already. This is a Kenyan citizen, okay? Larry is a Kenyan citizen. Larry, this is him. Larry, he's a Kenyan citizen, a journalist in CNN. A journalist in CNN. And she told us, you see, after the election, me, I follow him. So after the election, he made a post on his page on X, on Twitter, and then on Facebook that now they didn't allow her to come and cover the election in Tanzania. Okay, already they didn't allow him to come and cover. That's what he said, that the president, the government didn't allow him to enter Tanzania to come and cover the election. So he was not able to cover the election. But he wrote on his page that he has seen a lot of things have happened in Tanzania. A lot has happened in Tanzania. So he wants to do an investigation into the massacre or the atrocity that happened. So if you're a citizen of Tanzania and you have any information, you have any original videos that can help him to investigate, send those videos to him. So he made this thing on his page. He made this statement on his page that if you are from Tanzania, from Kenya, and you have any evidence, any video you took yourself about the election and the massacre that happened, send those videos to him so that it can help him investigate and then come with an evidence and with a documentary. Unfortunately, people were able to send a lot of information to him. So yesterday, he was able to release a lot of expose. He was able to release video. So today, there's an expose of Tanzania massacre he has released, which is so powerful. And so I encourage everybody to go and watch that video and see it for yourself. And then you know that this woman has actually caused a lot of harm to the people of Tanzania. She has committed a lot of harm. She has caused a lot of harm to the people of Tanzania. So she has been exposed. She has been exposed. She has been exposed by CNN. And I think that's in a good direction. She has been exposed. And I think it's in a good direction. She made a statement, okay? She had a press conference, and one of the things she was more focusing on was that because of how the youth of Tanzania or the people of Tanzania have spread the videos of violence and atrocities and stuff, it is going to make the country very hard to get loans or aid from international communities. You see the thinking she's thinking. Just this week, she made a press conference and she talked about it. She was saying that because of the election and then the aftermath of the election, what's happening in Tanzania, the videos the youth are showing on social media, the atrocities, the massacre, the unaliving stuff, because of that, the international communities, it is going to be very difficult for her government to get loans or get aid or support from international communities. You see what she's thinking? She is now thinking about how to go and borrow, how to go and get aid from international communities. She's not thinking about the lives she has committed, the crime she has committed. She is thinking about how she can get loans from international communities. And that's what she was saying. She did a press conference and she was saying that, I know many of you have heard that thing that she said, that because of how they have tainted the country's name, they have spread so many videos and then pictures about atrocities, violence and stuff on social media. So it is going to be very difficult for them to get loans from international communities to go, and how the people will not be giving them loans. She's not thinking this way. She's not thinking about how to go and borrow. She is thinking about how she can go and borrow. She's not thinking about how to go and borrow. So this woman has caused a lot of things to the people of Tanzania, and we encourage Tanzanians to stand up on their feet and say that enough is enough. Yes, they have to say enough is enough, because this one has caused a lot of harm to them. So many families have been displaced. People have lost their families. People have lost their children. People, even pastors, and even footballers. Some people are missing. A lot happened in Tanzania. Now, if you watch the video, you yourself, you know what I'm talking about. A lot happened in Tanzania. Till date, people cannot find their family members. The lifeless bodies of their family members, they cannot find them. Do you hear what I said? I said till date, people cannot find the lifeless bodies, meaning people's relatives who are dead. They cannot even get the bodies of their dead relatives to go and bury. They cannot even find them. Because according to the documentary, the documentary that CNN, this young man, Larry, he did, according to the documentary, there's a particular place in Tanzania that they went to dig. They dig there to do mass burial. Mass burial. I hope you guys heard it or you didn't hear it. Let me see if I can get that place. Let me see. Okay. You see, in Mwanza, this particular location, this location, there is a place, they have digged, a mass big place they have digged, and they were doing mass burial. The bodies were plenty, many lifeless bodies. You could see that the woman has caused a lot, so people have lost a lot. People have lost relatives. Like the way I'm saying it, I don't know whether you feel it. If you are watching the videos, you see how a lot of bodies have been packed. Like people, I don't know whether like the command was if you go, just shoot to kill. I don't know whether that was the command, because you see them with the live bullet, like it was a movie. I don't know whether that was the command though, that if you go, don't give mercy to anybody, shoot to kill. That's what I think they gave. That was the command they gave them. So they were just shooting on unalive people. Very sad. Unalive innocent people. In a video, and the documentary that Larry did, okay, you saw one woman was running, and then all of a sudden her back, then she fell. You saw the video. All of it, the video is there. Go and watch it. In the documentary, one woman was running for her life, and you see, I don't have to say some things, but you know what I'm talking about. So it is very sad. So if you can hear my voice, if you're an African, let me know where you're watching me from. Like the video for me, share the video, and let me know where you're watching me from. If you're watching me from any part of Africa, let me know where you're watching me from. Me, I'm speaking from Ghana, okay? So I want to know you to where you're watching me from. From any part of Africa, let me know whether you are from Kenya, from Uganda, from Senegal, from Cameroon, from Zambia, from Malawi, from Botswana, from Kenya, Tanzania, Sierra Leone, Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, any part of Africa you're watching me from. Just comment your name, like the video, and comment your name so that I will know where you're watching me from. Okay, I want to know where you're watching me from. Now, you guys want us to also talk a bit about Uganda. In Uganda too, a lot is happening in Uganda. A lot is happening there. There is a lot of resistance in Uganda, and there is a wind of change which is blowing in Uganda. People are calling for change in Uganda. Yes, people are calling for change in Uganda. And you can see that people want change. They just want change. So if you see any campaign that Bobby Wine goes, see the number of people, see the crowd, see the numbers. People just want change. People are looking for change. People are calling for change every day in Uganda. And next year, January next year, they're having their election. In Uganda, next year, they're having their election. And people are calling for change. And one thing that the people are afraid is that they'll vote for change, but they are afraid that the elections are going to be rigged. They are going to steal the election. They are going to rig the election. That's what people are, the Uganda people are afraid of, that they'll vote, but the election will be rigged. That's what some of them are saying. And I keep telling them, I keep giving them guidelines as to what to do and how they can protect their vote, they can protect their ballot and all that. I keep giving them, and I'll continue to give them until we enter next year. I'll continue to educate you guys, let you guys know exactly what you have to do, the plans this man will try to do, and what you guys need to also do to make sure that anything that he tries to do, you guys will overcome it. And make sure that your votes are going to be counted. Make sure nobody will rig the election. Make sure nothing happens to the ballot papers. Nothing happens to them. I'll give you guys education about all those things. Okay, so just stay tuned, and then just be active, like the video, share the video for us, and then you can stay here every day. Every day I'll come here for us to give more updates. Okay. Recently I had problem with YouTube. Okay. Recently I had problem with the app, but now it is working now. Okay, but now it is working. So I'll be coming here every day for us to talk about Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria. You talk about anything. Even Sudan. There's a problem in Sudan. We talk about Sudan and all that. Okay. Now watch this. All of you watch this. This is watch this. Look at this. This is Uganda. This is Uganda. This is Uganda. Anytime Robert go for campaign, you know, every day they have a scheduled places they go for their campaign. Robert, Bobby Wine. This is Uganda. And anytime they go for their campaign, you could see that the people turn up massively in their numbers. The people are calling for change in Uganda. The people are saying that enough is enough, enough of dictatorship. So in Uganda, people are calling for change every day. They are calling for change, massive change. So anytime Bobby Wine goes for a campaign, there's a lot of people ready for change and all that. You know, so imagine all these people are following one person. Meaning, this is just one community. Like every community he goes, there's a number of people who pull up. In any community that Bobby Wine goes, there's a number of people who pull up. Meaning the people are ready for change. The people want change. But the truth is, we have to be careful here. Let me give you guys the update about what is happening so that we have to be careful. Okay? You see, anytime Bobby Wine goes for campaign, there's a lot of people he gets. Okay? People follow him. The crowd pull up in their numbers just to come and support him. Just to let him know that they are calling for change. Just to let him know that they want change. They want to end dictatorship government. Museveni's government. They want to end Museveni's government. So the people pull up in their numbers anytime he goes for campaign in any of their province, their localities. It shows that they want change. But the truth is, now that they are showing that they want change, the man who is a dictator is sitting somewhere and he's very quiet and he's laughing. He's laughing at them because now he is still the president, okay? And he's sitting somewhere laughing at the people, laughing at them that, listen, you want change. You're not going to get any change because I am still the president and I know what I will do to make sure I retain power. So now that's what is in his mind. He thinks that no matter what, he's going to still remain in power. So when Bobby Wine pull up numbers and all that and people are calling for change, he doesn't care. But the truth is, the change that they're looking for, they can get a change. But it is not going to come easily. It's not going to come easy. So if you are from Uganda and you're listening to me, pay attention. The change that Ugandans, you guys are looking for, you're calling for, you can have that change, but it will not come easy. The change Ugandans are looking for will come. But it's not going to come easy. Because the person you are calling for the change from him, or the person you want to get that change from him, that person is rude. He's a ruthless person. He's somebody who is a dictator, who is very ruthless. He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about human life. Inhumane. So he will want to do everything to make sure he remains in power. So now what you guys have to do is, the first thing is about unity. Unity is the first thing. So if you are from Uganda and you are listening to me, like the video, share the video. I'm giving you guys tips. Every day I'll come here to give you guys tips until we enter next year. Before you vote, I'll give you guys tips for at least I'll open some mindset of some people for them to know what is happening until next year. We enter next year. So if you are from Uganda, like the video and pay attention to what I'm saying. The change that you are calling for is a good thing, but the change will not come easily. That's what you have to know. The change will not come easily because the person you are calling for change from him, or the person you are demanding the change from him, is somebody who is ruthless, somebody who is heartless, somebody who doesn't care about human lives, somebody who is inhumane. He doesn't care about human life. He can do anything to win power. Museveni. So now, what you guys have to do is, now that you're ready to vote in your numbers, make sure, one, you are united. Unity is the first thing. Unite yourself. Now, second, on the day of the election, a lot will happen. A lot will happen on the day of the election. One is that this dictator government, M7, Museveni, he will shut down the internet. He will shut down internet. That one, everybody, you have to know. It's a common thing you have to know. If you are from Africa, you know when they want to rig the election, these are some of the things they do. They will shut down the internet. If you are watching me and you are from Africa, you already know this. That any country, when they want to rig the election, they shut down the internet. It is one of the things they do to steal the election because they don't want people to spread the information happening. So they'll shut down the internet. That's first thing. So Robert, Bobby Wine, he has to start looking for experts, IT experts who can still have a way to get access to internet. A way to get access to internet so that if the government shut down internet, still they can have access to internet to publish their informations. So Robert, if you are close to Robert or if you are close to Bobby Wine, send this information to him. Let him know that on the day of the election next year, on the day of the election in Uganda, the dictator government Museveni will shut down internet. So he Robert or Bobby Wine should be aware that he has to find a way of getting new people, new IT personnel who can do what? Who can still have access to internet and can provide internet to him. If the government shut down internet, they can still get access to internet. So he has to get IT, technology aspects, technology people. That's what he has to do. Now, after them getting the internet, the next thing they have to do is they have to be very careful about the various polling stations. Let me see this. So somebody just sent a comment. So Akadu says Bobby Wine can't be trusted. He's a Western puppet. Akadu, that is what we all say. Okay, that's what we are all saying. But right now the truth is, you and I don't have any proof. Okay, we don't have any proof. If I ask you right now that bring a proof that shows that this young guy is a dictator or this young guy is working for a Western puppet, you will not be able to bring one. It is just speculations we all know. And myself, I said this before. But later I realized that sometimes you can judge somebody by saying all kinds of things against the person and later you realize that it's not true. Because right now, if they ask me that, if you say Bobby Wine is a puppet, bring any evidence, you'll not be able to get any evidence. Okay? It's something that we have all just heard that, oh, if you vote for him, he's going to align with the Western people. That's what we all heard. But the truth is, we don't have any evidence to prove that. So that's why now I've stopped those things. You know. So right now, we need to just try the person. We don't have that information, whether he's a puppet. Let's try him because you can't say that Bobby Wine is a puppet, and for that matter, we should retain the puppet and the what, and this guy, who is still the president of Tanzania, president of Uganda, Museveni. How do you say Bobby Wine is a puppet? So we should continue being under the dictatorship of Museveni, who doesn't have human life at heart, who doesn't have feeling for humanity. He doesn't care about human lives. He doesn't care about he doesn't care about anything. He can do anything for power. Museveni, he doesn't care. If you lose your life today, he doesn't care. He can do massacre thing. That man, he doesn't care about anything in Uganda. And we can't trust this person. We need to clear him off. At least Bobby Wine should come, and when Bobby Wine comes and he mess up, we know how we can drag him out. But for now, we can't trust that old man who has been in power for ages. He needs to go. His time is up. So that's what some of us believe. We believe that Museveni, his time is up. He needs to leave the office. We need to kick him out. He's a dictator. He's a monster. He needs to go. We need a new blood. If Bobby Wine comes and Bobby Wine is also messing up, we know how to clear him from the system. But until then, we need to clear this old puppet dictator Museveni from the seat. That's what I can say. So now let's go back to the next one. I said that on the day of the election, internet will be shut. I've explained that one to you. Now, with the various constituencies in Uganda, people have to be extra and extreme careful. People have to monitor what is happening in Uganda very careful. On the day of the election, nobody should mess up. On the day of the election, nobody should joke. If you joke on the day of the election, you end up messing up because they'll read the election if you mess up. So on the day of the election, if you are a citizen listening to me and you are a fan of Bobby Wine, if you're a fan of Bobby Wine, listening to me, on the day of the election, make sure that you vote. And after voting, make sure that your vote is counted by staying there. After voting, Do not go home. That's the key thing I'm giving you. In Uganda, next year election, if you're a citizen listening to me, after voting in Uganda, don't go home and sleep. Stay at where you voted until they count the elections, until they count the ballot. Don't go home. If you go home, that's the time they are going to steal the election. That's the time they are going to read the election. Don't go home after voting. Just stay around and monitor what is happening until evening time. In the evening, they start counting the elections, the papers. Don't go home after voting. Please like the video, share the video for me, okay? People are watching me, but so far only 3 people have liked the video. I don't know how you guys can watch me. I'm giving you information, but you're not liking the video, you're not sharing the video, but always you listen to me, you don't like the video, you don't share. I don't know why. Please, everybody, tap your screen, okay? If you're an African, like the video for me. I don't have to tell you this, that I'll be liking the video before you like. The moment you come here and you see me talking about Africa, you just like the video, you share the video, and then you send it to friends to come and watch. At least, you know, that's what you should guys do. Don't let me tell you, just like the video and share. So that's what I said. I said, so Uganda, if you are from Uganda and you want change, you want a new change, you want freedom. After voting in Uganda, don't go home. Stay there and make sure that they count the election. Make sure they count. And let me show you this, man. You know, this is your man. This is your man. Bobby Wine. That's your man, right? This is the man you guys are praying you vote for. Or this is the man you guys are fighting for. This is the one you want to vote for. So after voting for him and voting for any parliamentary candidate in your area, parliamentary candidates and then the presidential, don't go home. Stay there. After voting, stay there and make sure that it is in the evening time that they are counting the election, and let them finish counting and mention the results. I don't know Uganda. In Uganda, I don't know how you guys do your stuffs. I don't know how in Uganda you do your elections. In Ghana here, okay. In Ghana here, we start voting from 7 a.m. Then we start voting. So by 5 p.m. we stop voting. Voting ends by 5 p.m. in Ghana. In Ghana, when it is election, we vote in the morning 7 to 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then voting has begun. Voting has begun in Ghana. And then by 5 p.m. in the evening, voting ends. So we stop all voting. I don't know in Uganda how you do your own. How do you do your own in Uganda? What time do you vote and what time do you end the voting? Because there should be a time to end the voting, and then after the voting is ended, that is when they start counting the papers. They start sorting out the papers and then they begin to count. Okay. In Ghana here, I know how we do our own, but I don't know how you do your own in Uganda. I don't know how you do your own in Uganda. But the truth is, after some time, the voting should end, so that they'll be counting. They'll start the counting process. So let's say in Uganda, after 5 p.m., the voting ends, so they start counting. Make sure that you stay in your community where you voted, and make sure anything that they are counting, you monitor. Everybody should be there to monitor the counting. In every constituency, stay there and count. Don't go home, because the little chance you leave the polling station, that is the time they steal the election. That's the time they steal the election. So stay there after voting and make sure that after the voting and they have started counting the results, you stay there to monitor the results, so that they are counting it one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you let them count every single thing. Everybody should be there to count. No fighting. No chaos. Just stay there and make sure that everything that they are counting, you watch it yourself and count it yourself. You stay there and monitor everything. Yes, no fighting, no chaos. Just make sure that the elections are being counted with them showing you the candidate papers one by one, showing them to you. So stay there and count. If you go, do still election. If you go to still election. So in Ghana here, we have something we say that elections are won at the polling station. In Ghana, we have something we say that elections are won at the polling station. So it means at the polling station, after voting, and you don't stay there, and you are not vigilant, and you are not active, and you don't monitor what is happening, when they stole the election from the polling station, they have stolen the election from your candidates. So make sure that you stay at the polling station. Let them count every single vote. Elections are won at the polling station. Okay? So if you know that this particular location, we declare the results, and then maybe Bobby Wine won, and then his candidate, his parliamentary candidate also won. You know that in this particular location, Bobby won the election, and his candidate also won. His parliamentary candidate also won the election. So make sure you do all those things. Monitor all the various polling stations. But if you don't do those things and you allow them to take the results to the headquarters, that's where they will steal the election, because that side is a fully government functional. The electoral commission and those things, that place, it is the government that has set up that body. So that's how they can steal the election. So let's make sure that the elections are being counted at the polling station, declared at the polling station. Declared. That's what Ghana we did. In Ghana here, when we wanted a change, the youth wanted change last year's election. So during the elections, after they have voted, they didn't go home. They stood there and made sure that the elections were counted and declared over there at the various polling stations. Nobody left home. Ghana, after the youth voted, they stayed there and made sure the elections were counted. And that's why Ghana, they voted and got a new change. Other than that, like the president, the sitting president would have stolen the election. They would have rigged the election. But the people stood there and said, enough is enough. We are not going to allow any military to come near. We are not going to allow any police to come near. We, the people, are going to protest the ballot. We are going to make sure we count it ourselves and declare the results there. So in Ghana, the people stood and counted the results, made sure they counted the results over there. They didn't allow military to come near. Listen, in Ghana, the youth in the various polling stations didn't allow military to go near the elections. They didn't allow them. No military, no police. The people were protecting the ballots. Because the more the police and the military come near, the more they want to steal the election. So they didn't allow them to go near. The people were the bodyguards. The people were bodyguarding the ballot. They protected the ballot themselves in Ghana. So if you are from Tanzania, if you are from Kenya, if you are from Uganda and you are listening to me, make sure you guys, you protect the ballot. If you don't do that, they'll steal the election. So like the video for me. I can see people are watching me. People are watching me, but you guys are just watching. If you say you should like the video, you don't like the video, yet you are watching me. I am giving you information. You are not liking the video. You are not sharing the video. I don't know whether you can hear me speak English. Maybe some of you only speak other language, Swahili and other language. So you don't hear me when I say like the video for me. That's why. But I'm saying I like the video. If you can hear me, I say like the video for me. Okay, I'm giving you information. So if you can hear me, if you are from Uganda, if you are from Tanzania, if you are from Kenya, Rwanda, Cameroon, Nigeria, Togo, Benin, Zimbabwe, Sierra Leone, Niger, Madagascar, Tanzania, like the video for me. Like the video and share the video for me, okay? I'm here to always give you updates happening across Africa and how we can come together and support ourselves. How we can support ourselves from bad leadership and demand for justice for ourselves. So every day I'll come here to give you guys updates. And so share the video for me if you can hear my voice. I know today people are here, but they are not liking the video. Maybe what I'm saying, they don't even like it, but I don't care. Yes, maybe the opposition leaders are the one watching me here, so so they are not liking the video. So if you are from Museveni's camp and you are watching me, you guys, we need to kick you out. Okay, and we are going to kick you out. If you are from Museveni's camp watching me and you don't like the video, you don't share the video, whether you like or share the video, still we are going to kick you out. Museveni is a dictator and we are going to clear him from the system. M7 Museveni, he's a dictator and we are going to patch him off the system. Yes, we are going to clear him from the system. He doesn't deserve to be in office. He's an old man who has ruled Uganda for so many years and he has been a dictator. He doesn't care about human lives. No humanity left in him. He doesn't care about Uganda, whether people die or not. He doesn't care. He doesn't have pity, sympathy, empathy for anybody in Uganda. So we say enough is enough, and we are going to clear him from the seat. Yes, his time is up. The old men, we are going to push them away. We are clearing all the old men away. So we are clearing Uganda. Museveni must go. Yes, Museveni must go. That's it. So that's it. So you guys should make sure I'll be supporting you. Okay. Always I'll post about Uganda. I'll talk about Uganda every day. I'll talk about it and post about you guys and make sure that at least you guys have a new leadership so that we try that person too and see how that person also works. Because we cannot continue to let people who are dictators to continue ruling us and then causing a whole lot of stuff to us. We need to clear them from the system. We need a new leadership in Africa. Yes, we need new leadership in Africa. So, free Sudan, free Sudan, free Sudan. So, last week we had a protest in Sudan. We had a walk, and we did a walk for Sudan. In Ghana, we did a walk for Sudan. Last week we did a walk for Sudan, and we are calling for freedom for Sudan. We are calling for freedom for Congo, Sudan, free Congo, free Sudan. Last week we did a walk in Ghana, and so in Ghana we support every African country. In Ghana we support every African country. We give solidarity message to everybody. In Ghana we support every African country. You know, we support every African country who is going through hell, who is going through a lot, who is going through difficulties. We stand with you guys and we support you, and we continue to support you guys because we need to support ourselves. We just want Africa to be united and be one. So that's why we support Sudan. We are calling for a ceasefire. We are calling for an end to the war in Sudan. We want freedom for Sudan. We want the war to end in Sudan and all that. You know, we continue to call for peace for them. We need peace in Sudan. You know, and we need freedom in Uganda. Freedom in Uganda. Because the people of Uganda, they are not free. There's a dictator over there, and we need to clear that dictator from the system. Yes. So guys, like the video for me. Like the video for me. If you can hear me, like the video, share the video for me. And let's continue to call for freedom for the people of Sudan, the people of Uganda, and all that. You know, Kenya, Sudan, Congo too, they need freedom. There's a lot of atrocities happening in Congo. They all need freedom. You know, they all need freedom. So let's call for freedom for them. Okay. Yeah. So far, I didn't see anybody who commented their name and their location. Nobody commented their name and location. I was asking you guys that comment your name and your location. Let me know where you're watching me from. But people didn't comment. People didn't comment. I wanted to know your name and your location. So everybody, comment your name, comment your location, comment your name, comment your location. Let's know where you're watching us from. Your name and your location. Everybody, let's go. And like the video for me. Like the video. So we are calling for freedom for Sudan. Free Sudan, free Sudan, free Sudan, free Sudan. Free Sudan, free Sudan, free Sudan, free Sudan. Free Congo, free Congo, free Congo. Free Africa, free Africa, free Africa. You know, we are calling for freedom for Africa. Sudan, Congo, Uganda, and all that. So that's it. So I've done, I think, 48 minutes. I'm very tired. 48 minutes, continuous talking. It's very tired. It's a tedious work, you know. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. I want to know where everybody's watching me from. Where are you watching me from? Comment your name, your location. Let me know where you're watching me from. Yes. And call for freedom for the people of Sudan. Okay, please. Everybody call for the freedom for the people of Sudan. The people of Congo. Sudan need freedom. Congo need freedom. Let's support them and all that. If you are from Uganda, call for freedom for the people of Sudan. If you are from Kenya, call for freedom for the people of Sudan. If you are from Tanzania, call for freedom for the people of Sudan. If you are from Malawi, Zimbabwe, Senegal, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Togo, Benin, Rwanda, call for freedom for the people of Sudan. They all need freedom. Okay? We need freedom for the people of Sudan. We need freedom for the people of Sudan. And Uganda, freedom is coming in Uganda. The people of Uganda, they need freedom. And the freedom is coming. I support your freedom. Call for freedom. Yes, the people of Uganda call for freedom. We need freedom for the people of Uganda. They need freedom. You can't be in a country where you say you are in a democracy, and then yet Museveni government has set up a military court in Uganda to be trying people. Imagine this. It's not a dictatorship, pure dictatorship. You say you're in a civilian rule, and you have set up a military court to be trying civilians. How? Are you in a military rule? So the people of Uganda need peace. They need freedom. That's why we support them to call for freedom. Because the man is wicked. The man is wicked. You know, Museveni is a pure wicked man. We need freedom for the people of Uganda. So that's why I support them to call for change. Yeah. So like the video for us. I think we have done 15 minutes. If you can hear me, you guys didn't comment your name, okay? I wanted you to comment your location, but you guys didn't comment your location. Nobody commented his location. I wanted to know your name and where you're watching me from and all that, but you guys didn't comment. I wanted to know every single person watching me, your name, your location, your name, your location, or your name, your country, your name, your country, but you guys didn't comment it. Comment your name and your location. Let me know where you're watching me from. Everybody, let's go and like the video. Like the video, click the like button, like the video, and comment your name and your location. Everybody, let's go. Let's go. Comment your name and your location. Everybody, if you're an African, listen to me. Comment your name and your location. Let me know where you're watching me from. Whether you're from Uganda, from Senegal, from Zimbabwe, from Mali, from Niger, from Burkina Faso, from Nigeria, from Tanzania, from Rwanda, you know, Kenya, any part. Let me know where you're watching me from. Everybody, comment your name. If you don't comment, that means you are not from Africa. It means you are not from Africa. You're only watching me. You are not from Africa. But I want to know where you're watching me from. Me, I'm speaking from Ghana. I'm speaking from Ghana, so I want to know you to where you're watching me from. So just comment your name. So guys, I think we are almost done. We'll be closing right now. Okay, I've done 50 minutes. Okay, we'll be closing right now. So thank all of you who came to watch me, especially those who have stayed here from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. And those who came here and also liked the video, thank you. And anybody who shared the video, I don't even believe whether somebody shared. Did anybody share the video? Can anybody point their hands? Did anybody share the video? I'm not sure anybody shared the video. I'm not sure anybody shared it. Because even if you tell them to like the video, because they didn't like the video. So how much more them clicking to go and share to friends? I'm not sure. I'm not sure anybody shared the video. I'm not sure anybody shared the video. I'm not sure. Because if they share the video by now, we have more people joining us. But I'm not sure they shared the video. They only came here to watch and then they just left. So thank you, anybody who came to watch us. Thank you so much. And I'll come back here tomorrow from Ghana. And then we'll continue to speak about Africa. We talk about the latest news in Africa. And then we'll demand justice for anybody who deserves justice. We'll demand justice for anybody, okay? Especially Tanzania. Tanzania, we are demanding justice from this woman. This one has caused so many troubles in Tanzania. This one has caused so many troubles in Tanzania, and she has to pay for anything she committed, any crime she has committed. She has to pay for them. This woman, she has committed a lot of atrocities in Tanzania. Watch her. She has committed a lot of atrocities in Tanzania, and she must pay for every single drop of blood that fell on the soil of Tanzania. She must pay for that blood. So those of you who can see her well, watch her well. Watch her. They say, this is her. She has committed a lot of atrocities in Tanzania. So many people have lost their lives. Family members have lost their lives. Relatives. People cannot find their families. People cannot find the lifeless bodies of their families. A whole lot has happened under her. Just for her to win power. So many people have lost their lives. So if you can hear me, like the video for me. Okay. Let me know where you're watching me from. Like the video and then comment Samia must go. Everybody, let's go. Everybody comment hashtag Samia must go. Let me see whether I'll get anybody here who can do this. I don't know whether people are even listening to me. People are watching me, but they are not commenting. So I don't even know who is watching me. That's why I wanted them to comment their name and their location. So just comment Samia must go. Hashtag Samia must go. Comment it and let me see. Everybody, let's go. Hashtag Samia must go. Comment it. Everybody, let's go. Hashtag Samia must go. Samia must go. Comment. Okay, so we have Henry something. Let me read your name. Jones. We have Henry Jones. Henrico Jones or something. Welcome, bro. Like the video for me, Henrico Jones. Like the video for me. Like the video and then comment hashtag Samia must go. Comment it. Oh, okay. I've got another brother here. Apuli says, I am Uganda but living in Dubai. Okay. Dubai. Okay. So Apuli, welcome. Apuli says from Uganda. You know, Apuli, your country, Uganda, they need change. Okay. The dictatorship is enough over there. So the people need change. Okay. In Uganda, the people need change because M7, Museveni, is a dictator and they have had enough of him. So now the people are calling for change. They want Bobby Wine to come and save them. Bobby Wine needs to win the election. The people must vote massively for Bobby Wine in Uganda. So I hope you also support it. I hope you're also calling for change. Yes, all of you call for change. Call for change in Uganda. Call for change in Uganda. The people of Uganda need change. And they need the change now. You know, they need the change now. So all of you, like the video for me. If you can hear me, like the video, share the video. Let's get 10 likes right now, okay? Right now, we only have 5 likes. 5 likes. Everybody click it. Let's get 10 likes. Let's go. Everybody, let's go. If you can hear me, click the like button. Let's get 10 likes right now. 10 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Apuli says, yes, we really need change. We really need change. Yes, you need change. You need change. This time, protest vote will work for us. Yes, protest vote. Protest vote will work for us. Yes, protest vote. That's why you guys need to vote for Bobby Wine massively. Vote for him massively. Vote for Bobby Wine. Vote for Bobby Wine massively. Because this time around, the people of Uganda says enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough of the dictatorship government of Museveni. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So everybody click the like button. Let me see more likes. Okay. If you're from Uganda, let me see. Click the like button, like the video, share the video. Let me see everybody like the video. Okay. Let's see the likes. Let's see the likes. So I think we are almost done. We are done. I'm tired. So let's come here tomorrow. Tomorrow, make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have subscribed to this channel. And you can hear me. Subscribe. Okay. And then let's come here tomorrow. You come here tomorrow to come and continue the discussion tomorrow. Okay. So thanks to everybody who came here to watch us and everybody who came here to support us. We will continue to always come here and give you live updates of whatever is happening across Africa. I am in Ghana. Okay, I'm a Ghanaian. Every day I mention my location to you. I'm a Ghanaian in Ghana. But I support any African country who is calling for change in their country. That's why always I'm talking about Tanzania. I'm talking about Uganda. I'm talking about Kenya. I'm talking about any African country who want change. Cameroon. Okay, because we need change. We need change. We want to end dictatorship government. You know, we want to end dictatorship government in Africa. We don't want dictators again. The old puppets, the old men, their time is up. We need to patch them all away. We need to clear them all and bring in new people. That's why we are calling for change every day. We need change for the people of Africa. You know. With Cameroon, the election is over and yes, Samia must go. Yes, everybody type Samia must go. Type it, Samia must go. Everybody type Samia must go. Samia must go. Everybody type it. Hashtag Samia must go. Hashtag Samia must go. Hashtag Samia must go. Everybody type it. Hashtag Samia must go. Hashtag Samia must go. Everybody type hashtag Samia must go. Let me see everybody go. Hashtag Samia must go. So let me give you the update of Cameroon. Cameroon, the election is over. And the old man, Paul Biya, he managed to rig the election. And the opposition leader, Chiroma also has declared himself the president-elect. And Paul Biya too has been declared the winner and they have sworn him into office. So if you go to Cameroon right now, Chiroma is giving orders to people because he believes that now he's the president, the opposition leader. He has also declared himself the winner and he's giving orders. And now Paul Biya too is giving orders. So it is like in Cameroon, they're having two presidents right now. It is like in Cameroon, there's two presidents. Chiroma, who is the opposition leader, has declared himself the winner. And he's having massive support. People are supporting him. And he has declared himself the winner. And he's even giving command and all that. And Paul Biya too, who is also sworn in as the president, is also giving command and then issuing commands and all that. So in Cameroon, that becomes two things. They're all giving commands, like two presidents in Cameroon. They're all giving commands. So in Cameroon, it is something. Okay, it's funny something. But the truth is, in Cameroon, the people actually voted for change. In Cameroon, they voted for change. But the old man and his people managed to win the election. That's why I'm telling the people of Uganda that you guys can vote for change, but if you don't take care, they'll win the election. Because this man, he's the one in power. And he's having all the government machineries. He's having all the powers. He's having all the police, the military and all that. So the probability for them to steal the election is very high. But what you guys can do is you have to unite yourself and then protect the ballot. That's the only way. If Uganda people don't come together and protect the ballot and make sure that they will not allow any security to come near the voting centers so that the people themselves can protect their vote, they will steal the election. Because in Cameroon, they voted for change, but during the counting, and even in some communities, they were able to create chaos. The government was able to create chaos, and nobody was at the community voting. And that was where they were tampering double. I hope you can hear me. So in every community here, we should have massive numbers of Bobby Wine supporters in various communities monitoring the election, staying there as bodyguard